This video is supported by patrons like you. If you'd like to become a patron supporter, please go to patreon.com/TJRTheOriginal. Thanks. Hey everybody, this is TJR. To listen to a lot of YouTube commenters talking about Disney Plus, you would think that the only thing that you can watch on this service is The Mandalorian, which I did review the first 2 episodes of on this channel, and which I will admit is an outstanding TV series and is no doubt this new streaming service's flagship show. However, it is not the only great bit of original programming that you can watch on this new service. And that's why I want to talk about the Imagineering story, which I think is probably the best new series on Disney Plus that you are probably not watching. Now, this is a 6-part docuseries. Each episode is roughly an hour or so, give or take. I have just watched the first episode tonight, which starts with the origin of Disneyland and ends with the death of Walt Disney. Now, Walt Disney is the one consistent presence throughout this first episode, but I want to stress he is not the central focus. This documentary, this opening episode, is about the men and women that Walt Disney tasked to become Imagineers and to design and make Disneyland a reality. This is their story, and it's told in their words. This first episode featured both new and old interviews with both original and contemporary Imagineers, and many of the original Imagineers are featured in very new, if not completely new, interviews. Now, this opening episode featured a lot of what I refer to as vault archival footage. And I have seen a number of documentaries about Walt Disney and about Disneyland, including the very excellent American Experience episode, which I do highly recommend. And I will admit, some of the footage, some of the recollections that I have seen in this opening episode, I have seen elsewhere before. But a great majority of what I saw in this opening episode, I have not seen anywhere else before. And this vault footage looks absolutely fantastic. I'm talking about just the quality of the footage. I can definitely tell it apart from the current footage because of the film grain, but I would say that a good majority of this archival footage is on a par with the contemporary footage that's being used as well. And this episode goes into fascinating details about how Disneyland's many iconic rides were created and the challenges that these creative technicians faced. This docuseries manages to celebrate the works of these individuals, tell their stories, and not come off as just nothing more than a fluff piece to encourage people to go visit the theme park. This series is being directed by Leslie Iwerks, granddaughter of Ub Iwerks, the animator who designed Mickey Mouse for Walt Disney. Episode 2 is entitled What Would Walt Do? And the title gives you a pretty clear indication of what direction this episode will be going in. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hey everybody, this is TJR from the future, interrupting TJR from the past. Since filming that last segment, I have now watched the first 4 episodes of the Imagineering story. And I think the one thing that has really stood out to me as I've watched this is just how frankly honest it is. Yes, they talk about their successes, but they also talk and do not at all shy away from their mistakes. They do not shy away from the mistakes made by previous management. They are very open in discussing all the mistakes they made when they opened California Adventure, and then what they had to do to course correct it. There's an interesting recollection involving the opening of the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Opening week, when that park opened, it was described as a ghost town. And it turned out the reason why was because general audiences were afraid to go there. They were afraid that it would just be insane crowds, so everybody stayed away. Not unlike what happened during the opening week of Galaxy's Edge. In fact, if there's one thing that I've gotten out of the series, besides the entertainment value, besides the educational value, it's that even the best of management Even the best of creative people, even the best technicians are going to make mistakes. They are going to fail. But that the real measure of any human being is how well do they respond to failure. How do you learn from failure, and how do you let it become your greatest teacher?
Pass on what you have learned. Strength, mastery, but weakness, folly, failure also. Yes, failure most of all. The greatest teacher, failure is.
This is TJR. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Have you watched this series yet? I'm curious to hear what you have to say. As always, if you like what I'm doing, be sure to click like, click subscribe, and be sure to smash the bell notifications icon so you can know when I release new videos. Everybody, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.